Alright, this is my Dell Mini 10V running, as you will see here. A little hard to see maybe, but it's running 10.6.3 of Snow Leopard. It's running pretty good too. It's got a gig of RAM and everything's working, Wi-Fi, sound, which you'll hear in just a moment. I even have my CDMA working for my tethering my phone, which is really cool. So if I'm out and about, as they say up north, little picture, homage to the northern folks. Safari works. I've got Yahoo Messenger, email set up, everything. iTunes, iPhoto, all of this stuff is working. The cool thing about iPhoto is it will fit in the 1024 by 600 screen. Some of the other things will not. For instance, GarageBand, unfortunately, will not fit. It scrolls off. I'm using GarageBand from my iPhone 9. My understanding is if you use the one from my iPhone 8, that you can get it to fit. So I may have to actually step down from that. But I tried doing some things like creating a test GarageBand file, putting it up on the big screen, which I attached on the side here, and tried to scrunch it down, but that's as far down as it'll go. I can't even get down to where I could resize it if I wanted to, down here in the corner. So yeah, that kind of sucks, because I really wanted GarageBand to work so I could do my podcast on that, but oh well, I may have to take a step down or something, but everything else works pretty good. There are some things you can do if you have some screens that are kind of big. There's somebody wrote a couple of scripts out there where you can essentially tell the application to open in a much smaller screen, or percent of the screen, 80%, but you have to remember to switch it back to 100% whenever you're done, because it does write that out to one of your preference files, and that works pretty good. It really works good with Photo Booth, because Photo Booth doesn't fit on the screen very well. It kind of scrolls off at the bottom, but the camera does work. There's me, hello, and as you can see down here at the bottom, it doesn't work very well. So if we were to go into the script, however, and run the 80% script, it'll run, it'll bounce at the bottom, then it'll go away, indicating that the next window that opens will be at 80% of the resolution. Takes it a second there. There it goes. Now when we open Photo Booth, it will be a little smaller, and at the very least we can get to the camera button and take a picture. And it would be me again. And yeah, so anyway, don't forget, if you use this script, you can get onto my Dell, I think it's mydellmini.com. You can pick up that script. But don't forget to go back and set it back to 100%, or everything subsequently. As you can see up here in the corner, how much smaller the finder was, and taskbar was, and now it's gone back to regular size. So, but yeah, everything runs, everything works. Even the widgets work, which is kind of cool. So you can, pull up your, right now we got weather for Cupertino, which we don't want, so we want to change that to 3051. Done. Go to Beaufort, Georgia, because that's where I'm at. 75 degrees and somewhat rainy. I need to put the radar widget on here, which I don't think comes natively. Look at you. Yeah, I might have to go out and get it. Anyway, you get the picture. Yes, we see. So, yeah. There you are. 160 gig drive. I've got a couple, just shy of, yeah, probably 11 gig or so on there. I put some movies on here, some little short stuff out of my iTunes. And, yeah, works great. Got a little card slot on the side, so I didn't even notice that till yesterday. You can put the SD card in there, and it'll pick up your pictures from your camera, so that's kind of cool. And that works. Everything works. It did not come with Bluetooth. This particular model you could order it with Bluetooth, but mine didn't come with Bluetooth, so I was a little disappointed. So I went out and got one of the Logitech M305s, which is the cheaper version of with the really small dongle, which is what I was looking for. And I actually picked this up at Target for 20 bucks. So score. And yeah, it came with Windows Starter 7, which I promptly removed, so I could put OS X on, of course. And yeah, Dell MacBook Mini. You can put these little, yeah, you can get the little Apple logo on the back. So there you are.